What is the
Unveiled. Unveiled. So see,
unveiled?
a veil is like not a gungat. A veil is, you know what a veil is, right? Something that covers a person's face. That is a veil in the literal sense of it. But here, when you're saying he unveiled Goodfellows, which means he revealed or he launched it, he unveiled it. Ratan Tata unveiled Goodfellows. Goodfellows is a company. He has launched it or he has revealed the company.
Okay, ma'am.
Made it known to the public.
Yes. And the second line, ma'am, the chairman emeritus. What is the pronunciation, ma'am?
Emeritus. Ratan Tata, the chairman emeritus of Tata Sons.
What is emeritus?
Emeritus, I'm not sure whether it is related to the title chairman, maybe,
Okay.
or whether it is to the Tata Sons as a group, as a company. Not sure what exactly the word means,
Okay, ma'am.
but it's either related to the title or either related to the name of the company.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else with any questions about any words or anything that you did not understand from here? Shweta, yes, go ahead. You have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Here it has written like a firm that offers senior folks companionship services. What does it mean, ma'am? Companionship services?
So, what do you think the word companionship means? Any guess what does companion mean? Companionship. If I say you are my companion, what do I mean?
May I, ma'am?
Companionship means, ma'am, friendship.
Yeah, correct. Like companionship is like a friendship. Someone who will be with you, spend time with you, be your partner, take care of you, help you in your, when you need help. So that person is your companion.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
it's good. But okay, Amit, yes.
Ma'am, Fox companion.
Folks. The word is folks. Folks means people. Senior folks means senior people. People who are senior in age, old in age, elderly people, older people.
1 second, ma'am. I'm sorry to disturb you. Your voice is breaking. This is for me only, or everyone is facing?
No, ma'am. Your voice getting some disturbance, ma'am. Not clear.
Even I'm facing the same issue. Your voice is little bit breaking.
Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. Can you all hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Now it is clear.
Now good, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are not audible.
Maybe ma'am rejoin this class. That's why.
Okay.
It's a really good service. It may initiated by Ratan Tata towards these services.
Can you hear me now?
Can you say it again, ma'am?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, we are able, but your voice little bit low. Could you please speak out little bit more loudly?
Yeah. Is it any better now?
Yeah, now that it's
Yes,
fine
I
now.
think I'm facing some problems with my earphones. I'll try to see if I can change them because I can't hear you all properly actually. Okay. Yeah, is it any better?
Yes, ma'am. Excellent, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Yes. Anybody else? Any questions about any of the words?
Ma'am, good morning, ma'am.
Yeah. Good morning.
Ma'am, according to a recent census, what is
Census.
pronoun?
Census.
census
Census माने जो survey
I-
करते हैं ना, population
survey.
census,
Okay, ma'am.
where they find out, right, how many, it's basically a national census, right,
Okay,
which is
census.
done, yeah.
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am.
I have a one query.
Yes.
It means second one, last second. It was between senior and recent grades. Recent grade means new generation. You are talking here.
Yeah, talking about seniors and recent graduates who have just graduated. So
Okay,
who have
got it.
just graduated from college, yes. Cool. So if we don't have any more questions about the words and stuff, I would like you all to one by one tell me what is your opinion of this service, or this company that they have that has been launched. What do you think about it?
In the last sentence, ma'am,
Okay.
grandchild might offer. Grandchild means, ma'am,
Grandchild, grandfather,
Ma'am, pote,
grandmother,
poti.
grandchildren.
Ma'am, pote, poti in Hindi.
हाँ वही. Abhay, you got it?
yes, ma'am, grandchild, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So has anyone heard about this before? Have any one of you read about this or heard
Yes, ma'am.
about it?
I hear about mouth. It means word of mouth from my friend about it means Tata company. Ratan Tata is taking initiate this kind of the services.
Right. It is founded basically by his assistant Shantanu Naidu. You must have heard about Shantanu Naidu. He's a 28-year-old.
Yeah, yeah. He's always along with. I saw many time in newspaper and even in on YouTube also.
Yes, he is Ratan Tata's assistant. He's an entrepreneur. He's a 28-year-old MBA from Cornell University. He had also started another startup earlier for called Motopaws, basically where they have glow in the dark collars for dogs so that stray dogs do not get into accidents on roads. So this guy is a brilliant mind, of course. So yes, tell me, what do you all think about this company? You all can unmute or raise your hands and tell me, what do you think? Is it something that will work? Is it a great idea? What do you think? Yes, Vishakha, go ahead, please.
Okay, so ma'am, yeah, we can say it is very good idea because we all know that and they held a test, a beta test, and according to that test, they found about 15 million old people in India are living alone. So they provide them company and it is quite good because we often see that if someone someone lose his partner and they are living alone, so they might got depression sometimes, and they want care and time, someone's time. So it is great idea to give them means alone person, old people give time and care like a grandchild. So I think it works. It will work. Yes.
Great, lovely. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely, it's a good idea. And if you go to their website also, the website is called thegoodfellows.in. So they describe over there, what are the different kind of services, what can they do for the elderly people. So it's really awesome, actually. Right. Okay, Vishakha, thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Tarub, what do you want to say? Tarub, go ahead.
I also think that it's a very good step towards older people because as we know, lifelong people do something like either job or doing household chores, something. Everyone does something, but when they get older, they are not able to do something like physically, lots of work and doing many things in their lives. So at that point of time, they want to sit and chill and enjoy their whole life and want to share good things, bad things, happiness, and their lifelong story with someone. But at that point of time, if someone loses their companionship, or they don't have someone to listen to their stories or their thoughts or what they have gone through and their experiences, so they feel very lonely and very depressed, because it is something which everyone thinks whenever they, even when we do something. So at that point of time we think, okay, we have to do something right now, that when we get older, these things gives us happiness and lots of stories, so we can enjoy our older age. So these kind of things we kept in our mind from very start in our life, from our career. So these kind of things, if someone lost their companionship and they are providing those things, it is very good, because it's not just only providing them a companionship, but also fulfilling their dream which they have seen and dreamt once.
Correct.
That's all, ma'am.
Correct. Yeah. And if you also think about it, not only will the elderly people get companionship, but it's an employment opportunity for these young kids also. Right? It's a great employment opportunity because if you think about it, so many young graduates are jobless, right? They don't get the kind of jobs they want, or they may have lost their jobs during the pandemic. So it's a good employment opportunity as well. So it works both ways, right? It's a win-win situation. But I was, yeah, Taru, go ahead. Sorry.
What are they doing, like how they are providing companionship?
Yeah, so I was reading about it on the website. So they do simple things like, for example, just visiting, say, for example, if there's an elderly person, just visiting their home, sitting with them, maybe having tea with them, or playing a game, or taking them for a walk, or going with them to buy groceries, or going to watch a movie with them, maybe,
Yes, ma'am.
or accompanying them to the park, or teaching them technology also, teaching them how to use a smartphone. So anything, any kind of a service, literally, as it says, like a grandchild might offer, literally all those kind of services. It may just
Yes,
also
ma'am.
be just to go and, give company to the person, just sitting in the house and just giving them company and listening to them talking, like how you were saying, those kind of services.
Yes, ma'am. I have read one type of one articles. This type of company also is in a foreign country, and what they do. They have young people, and they assign them task to go old people house, and sit with them, and pass the time with them, and they given a account in which they credit their time, and at the when they become old, at that time they can use that time as a credit.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
pretty cool.
yeah, ma'am. I read this article.
That's
Means not this, yeah.
Hmm.
They can debit their time as on which amount time they are giving to the older person, and that time credited in their account, and then after when they getting old, they can use that time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice. That's a great concept.
Yeah, ma'am.
Superb. Okay, let's see what Meera and Shweta. Meera, go ahead, please. What do you want to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, I think it is a good idea for young generation and we can say all generation because, ma'am, as we know that everyone wants company in any age we can say,
Hmm.
and it is good for all these people because, ma'am, as we know that young generation live busy, they are making a career and their kids. So old people feel loneliness,
Right.
and if they spend their quality time with their means, companies,
Hmm.
and then they can enjoy their life. Ma'am, I see in these days that it is in trend, ma'am. If someone old is a person in you at your home, they provide take caretaker, and it is so expensive, ma'am. Everyone cannot afford. So, ma'am, this type of facility is good, I think, ma'am. And as you say, ma'am, that means it also good for young generation because it provides job. So means as we know that we can see in India means lack of jobs. So means they can enjoy their life because, ma'am, I think, ma'am, many people like to spend their good time with old people, and if they will take care, means, they get satisfied that we are doing something good. So, ma'am, I think it is good step
Right.
in our society, we can say, ma'am.
Superb, superb. Very nice, Meera. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you,
Uh,
ma'am.
welcome. And about the employment, it's definitely a great employment opportunity for youngsters. And the good thing is that they are not just employing randomly any graduate. They have a lot of psychometric tests and many rounds of interview. In fact, I was reading the article. So it said that during the last 6 months, or whenever they started this, we have interviewed about 800 applicants. I mean, 800 people applied for the job, out of which they recruited only 20. So imagine the level of scanning and the level of interviews that they are doing. So they're very particular about who gets hired to do this job. Just because I'm a youngster and I may be nice or I may talk well or something like that doesn't guarantee me the job. So it's great that they are actually employing quality people and not just because it can also be a big security threat, right? It can be a security threat. It can be cause a big problem for the elderly. So they are very careful about who they are employing. So that's
Ma'am, this is also my dream that means I want to join NGO related to old age people, old age and, ma'am, orphan. I like, ma'am, and
want
it
to
is my
work
dream, ma'am.
want to
Yeah,
work
ma'am.
for an orphanage or for an old age.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Right, right. All right, Meera. Shweta, go ahead, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Am I audible to you
Yes,
now?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, the concept is great. I heard first time and I heard here itself. So, meanwhile, I searched in Google about these good fellows. So, I found that the person who lives with Ratan Tata, uh, I I think he is the one who um, got this concept,
Hmm.
and he invented it, I can say it, because this concept is really new for me. So at the same time, even we will think about Ratan Tata and the person companion Santanu,
Shantanu
both
Naidu.
Santanu Naidu, both are the like he got the insights of everything because he spent time with Ratan Tata for a long time, and because of that he got this concept, and he got to knew about how the older people feel when they don't have any family members with them. So that feeling, I think, made him to launch this particular app. And also saw one whoever older people wants their family member like grandchild and all who lives in foreign, and they are not able to watch it. I mean how they are doing, how they are performing in their in their life. Like just here even one example as is given that one old year one old year woman is there, 86 years old, and she has a grandchild, and that grandchild is involved in a band where he performs always, but but she couldn't able to see it all his performance. So this good fellows people made one Instagram where whatever the performance is given by her grandson, that is shown in that Instagram, and she enjoys watching it. So this is a great help because she is so old. Not I'm telling about her. In old age, there is no one to listen to them, and there is someone, if someone listens to you in a proper manner and give respond back, that is a great idea, I think. Because even we are in a family and we saw there are a lot of old age person lives in, but people family don't have doesn't have such time to spend with them, because they think that it would be time waste for them. So if this good fellows persons are available, and the age difference, the generation difference is so high that they could make understand everything which is happening now and which was happening at their age. So those comparison that 30-year-old guy can show to those older people, so that even they can experience this high technology world. And if they will be alone, nobody will come to them and they will show all these stuff, whatever is happening in this world now, because they will be in their own world, that old generation. They won't feel the new thing whatever is happening. So those generation gap would be always there, but this particular app would fill that uh, gap.
Yeah, it will sort of bridge that gap.
Yes.
So the elderly also don't feel like they're missing out, or they don't, they are not, they don't know what's going on, or what's all this new stuff about. They won't feel so left out.
Yes, and at the same time, the experience that older person got in his life,
Yeah.
that experience would be shared by him with that young person,
Right.
who lead his means who will lead his life in another 10 30 or 40 years, that those experience will add in his experience. So it
Will add value, correct.
it will give a good addition to his experience. So it's very great thing. And one and other thing also, there are so many people there are so many old age people who lives alone, and so this particular thing will helpful for them, because either their family go out of India, or there is no one, because we know in this pandemic people lost their family members. So it will be very helpful for those people. They
Right.
won't feel left out from this world.
Correct,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
Well
it-
shared,
Excuse me,
Shweta.
ma'am. Can I say
Hello,
something?
Yeah, Maliha, 1 second, guys. I know you all have raised your
Okay.
hand. Just give me 1 minute. Shweta, well shared,
Okay, ma'am.
Shweta. Only remember, not old age people, older people or elderly.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, old age is, it means budhapa. Old age means budhapa. But older people, elderly people, elder senior citizens, you can use such kind of terms. Okay.
Okay.
Well shared, Shweta.
Thank you.
Hello,
Yes.
hello, ma'am.
Yes, Manju.
Yes, ma'am. There is a little doubt about good fellow. When you were explaining at that moment, your voice was breaking, and adjacent our neighbors were making building repair. That's why I could not hear
Yeah.
your message. Please explain little bit, not in detail.
Manju, can you try to read what's written on the screen and just
I
see
read
if you
it, but
understand?
little bit I
You
get
didn't
it.
understand. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
basically, it's a very simple thing. It's a company launched by Shantanu Naidu, who is Ratan Tata's assistant. So he's launched a company where they are going to offer companionship services to elderly people, elderly who maybe live alone, or maybe whose family lives maybe in India or abroad, but they
Okay.
aren't able to make time for them. So they will offer them services like maybe taking them out for a walk in the park, watching a movie with them, spending time with them at home, playing a game with them, different kind of services. So it's just basically like being a friend or being a companion to that elderly person so that they don't feel lonely and they don't feel left out and they don't go into depression and things like that.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
So it's a website basically. It's not an app. It's a website. It's called the goodfellows.in. So say if a child or a family member wants their elderly relative to avail of this service, they can go onto the website and try it out.
Ma'am,
So that's
please
how it
repeat.
works.
Good fellow website of.
Thegoodfellows.in. I'll type it in the chat box, okay?
Ma'am, is it free cost, ma'am?
No, it's not free. तो इन लोग को फिर पैसे कैसे मिलेंगे यार बच्चों को फिर
Okay, ma'am.
It is a company.
Ma'am, I think, ma'am,
Yeah,
Ratan
ma'am,
Tata
excuse
is
me,
a
ma'am.
businessman, so ma'am,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
but it is not an
He is
NGO.
providing.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
ma'am.
not an NGO. It's a company launched by Shantanu Naidu. It is not Ratan Tata's company. It is launched by Shantanu Naidu. Ratan Tata has invested in it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay,
Ma'am, if
Maliha,
he is investing, so why he demands some money?
it is not his
He
company.
can't
That's
invest
why.
free of
Not-
cost.
It's not his company. That's why, no? It's Shantanu Naidu's
Okay.
company.
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to speak, Maliha? Do you want to have any opinion about this?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. I want to say, just I heard that in India launching this company, but in Australia, ma'am, it's going on since long. Government provide for elderly peoples some helping hand and someone like maid or servant or like company. Yesterday, ma'am, I talked to my old friend who live here. She also talked to me. My mother got in dementia problem, so I worried about it. So I said, Australia government provide some helping hand. Then she said, yeah, they provide, but they provide one black lady. Though my mother doesn't like her.
Oh, she's racist. Okay. Then
Yeah, ma'am. So that's why, but still they provide. Here, government is providing every elderly people, and they provide like their own, matlab, nothing to pay, and they give. This I heard so very long this procedure going on here.
correct. Yeah, of course, in foreign countries there are loads of services like that that have been going on for ages.
Yeah, ma'am. Education free, transport free, lot
But I'm
of
asking you, what
facilities
do you
provide
think
government.
about this startup that has started in India. Do you have an opinion about this? Do you want to?
Yeah, ma'am, it's very good. It's very good. Elderly people must need this type of a facility because they're feeling very lonely and they feel very left. Matlab, they don't do anything though. That's why, or every person are busy their lives, their own lives. So it's very good. They elderly people or I saw so many. I heard that they have mental problems, some dementia problem, or any other types of stress or problems because of loneliness, and they feel left. Left out बोलते हैं मैम क्या बोलते हैं?
Left out.
हाँ left out their self. That's why it's very good. But ma'am, it's that's happened then who can give some money, then they can take these facilities. Otherwise, everyone everyone can't take this facility.
True, that's true. That's
Yeah,
that's the reality of the world. That is true.
yeah, ma'am.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Maliha.
Welcome.
Yeah, Manju, then Milan, and then Tanisha. Manju, go ahead. What would you like to say?
Yes, ma'am. If Shantanu Naidu has launched these facilities to the elder senior people and senior citizen of the India, it is the best facilities to provide those who are recently retired and already a long ago retired people. So I don't have in detail much know about the facilities, good fellowship. So I think it is the best source to engage the senior people, senior citizens. They can engage them with that person who will engage them, and if the company give the and if the company give them opportunity to engage them, and the company will pay them those who are needy for employment, and it is good for those who are not having a job, and this company will give them an opportunity to earn those who are lost their job in the pandemic, and entertain the seniors and the ladies and gents, seniors citizen. It is too good. I appreciate if I would have the chance to engage the seniors. I will get this opportunity, and I will pay my service to those who are really need in this acute time. Those are greedy for busy busy one, and I am the fortunate person if I will get this opportunity, because of I have a lot of number of talent skill to engage those people. Those are really needful. That's it, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Manju. Thank you. Yes, Milan, and then Mahesh. Milan, go ahead. You want to say something? Go ahead.
मैम मैं बस इसको एक बार पढ़ना चाहती हूँ, बस मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूँ.
You want to read it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Go ahead, Milan.
ठीक है. Ratan Tata unveiled Goodfellows, a firm that offers senior folks companions services. Ratan Tata, the chairman emeritus of Tata Son, provided Sin money for the platform in an unknown amount. Goodfellows completed a successful beta test over the past 6 months, and the service is now available in Pune, Chennai, and Bangalore are the next target cities. Point 1. According to a recent census, 15 million old people in India live in relationship between seniors and recent